this guy, parting of the fundraiser C, if you will, same kind of moment like out of The Best Man for me. I don't know whatever other people were experiencing, but I was like, oh my God. And the rest of how we connected and everything is actually in my book. But I said all this to say it was a very fleeting, fast, like instantaneous, kind of crazy relationship. And it was over as quickly as it began. Let me say that. But I still fell in love. I still loved that guy. So after we split though, he pretty much tried for about, I'd probably say like a year and a half to get me, to come back. But that was not happening. So, interestingly enough, I was on my way to an office event. It was Halloween, and my broker, I was in real estate at the time, and my broker had hired a tarot card reader. Can't say that word. Tarot card reader. And on my way to this event, I actually was, I wouldn't say arguing, but I was having a heightened conversation with the person that I was, like, I'm not doing this anymore unless you change some things on your end. But I said all that to say, I got to this event and had my cards read, and this tarot reader told me that the person that you have in your life, you really need to get rid of him because there's somebody new coming in for you around April of next year. And that's when I met the guy that this little piece is written about. Now, in hindsight, with the guy that I wrote this piece about, because we only I guess it was a date, but it was like a whole weekend date, because he lived in New York at the time. So, it's like I flew out there, we hung out, and that was basically it. Not because I slept with him, because I didn't. It was because, in my opinion, it was because I didn't sleep with him. So, yeah. And, people are at different places in their life at different times. So it was what it was. But